Hey, hello, I'm JulieJo. Welcome to my channel. If you're new here, welcome. I'm so glad that you're here. If you're not new here, welcome back. You might be wondering why my background is so different. Well, my husband and I moved to a different apartment, so I'm gonna have to redo it and set it all up again, but I'm not going to today, so enjoy what I've got going on. Don't forget, if you want to support the channel for free, you can hit the subscribe button. If you enjoyed the video, you can hit the thumbs up button. You can also find a lot of information about myself and the things that I do below my description and my affiliate link for Liquid IV. Today I'm going to react to something I was sent through email, which I have below if you want to send me an email to react to something, read something, or whatever it is. The person titled this video on how plexus cures everything. I haven't watched it, so we'll see what we're getting ourselves into as we go. But yes, this is about plexus. They like to say they are a health and wellness company that focuses on mental health, which is disgusting for an MLM to use that as a way to make money. So let's get started.
It's the night that we're gonna fall in love. I don't care about you and him. I don't care about what has been. I only care about your soft skin. Cause we're still sleeping in my head. I don't care about you and him. I don't care about what has been. I only care about your soft skin. Cause we're still sleeping in my head.
Let's watch.
Hey, good morning. Oh my gosh, another beautiful day. Another beautiful day. I think after today it's supposed to start getting colder, but that's okay. That's okay. We are still in spring. Going from 60 to almost like high 80s yesterday was a little bit too much for me. I'm usually the type of person that I don't turn on the AC until like mid to end of May. Like, I am one of those people, I'm like, just suffer, wear less clothes. I'm not turning on the air conditioning. However, with Addie being here, I feel sorry for her because she loves to be swaddled at night and she won't sleep unless she's swaddled. Well,
That sounds like hell to me, because even in Minnesota winter, if it's like above 40, which by the way is not Minnesota winter, that's right now Minnesota spring, but if it's like above 40 degrees, that AC's coming on. I know that's so ridiculous, but we just moved here from Texas, so we're trying to get used to being able to just prop open a window and let everything be fine, but that couldn't be me.
she doesn't sleep as well if she's not swaddled. So anyways, not last night, but the night before, she wouldn't sleep. It was horrible. So I was like, okay, let's turn on the AC. So we broke down yesterday and turned on the air conditioning like at 75.
Okay, and why are we talking about this if this video is supposed to be about plexus? Who cares? Not me. I don't. Couldn't be me. I've been just not saying all the time, but it's true. Couldn't be me.
75, but only for a couple days until it gets cool again. So what we do for our grandkids, before I would tell my kids, sorry, you're gonna suffer, my husband, sorry, you're gonna suffer, but then grandkids come along and I'm like, oh, we're gonna turn on the AC because she needs it. So anyways, funny story. So who has already turned on their AC during this?
Look at what she's drinking. I swear to God, that looks like mud. That looks straight up like lake water. Like if you ever go to like a swamp and you get a good old dip in there and you just hold it up, that's what you're gonna see. So gross.
Hot time. Okay, so today I'm gonna get a little geeky because the reason I do what I do, the reason I love educating people, the reason I love helping people, it's for long-term prevention, long-term health. Yes, getting the benefits now are amazing, but you know, as a registered nurse for 20 years, I've seen
As a registered nurse for 20 years, you should know that you shouldn't be doing medical claims and saying medical claims and giving false information. So I would watch your mouth real close. I hate how if you're a nurse and you're in an MLM, a lot of times people who are nurses will use that as a way to say like, oh look, I am credible, you should listen to me. And I'm like, nah, that's not true. There are plenty of doctors and MLMs too. It's not about credibility, it really truly is about money. When it comes to MLMs, I would not listen to the doctors and the nurses and the whatever, because a lot of times those doctors end up not being like medical doctors, but either way, they are focused on the income, the money, not necessarily the health benefits, which by the way are not scientifically proven.
a lot. just scrolling through Facebook, you see a lot of people that are just fighting things. And so my goal in life, and maybe what I do is not going to help me whatsoever, but my goal in life is to fight genetics, and just live a really healthy life as best as I can.
You can do that without MLM products. Actually, it's probably better to do that without MLM products because the products usually aren't very high quality. However, they are high priced because multi-level marketing companies have to price them high to pay out the top 1% commission as well as make a profit for themselves. So all that to say, you don't need MLM products to be the healthiest version of yourself. That's ridiculous.
And hopefully some of the things that I do will help me get there. So just recently, so I have tried this in the past. So everyone asks me, are your greens, do they taste good? And I'm like, yes, they taste amazing. What I had an issue with our greens in the...
They probably don't dissolve. That's probably what she's going to say is they don't dissolve like they should. Because that's what Arbonne's greens struggled with, was like dissolving completely. There would be like stuff at the end.
Beginning is the consistency of it. And so I took the greens for a while and then quit. So recently I've been doing a greens and collagen shot, which this is 3 ounces of water. I can't shoot anything. So this is going to be a drink of mine, but I've been doing this now for about a week.
That's exactly what people in Arbonne do. They call it, I forgot what they call it. It's like the greens gut glow shot, and it's like collagen and greens powder, and they mix it, and it's become like a brand thing for Arbonne. It's interesting she says that, but what you could do is like eat vegetables. If you really need to take collagen, you can. It doesn't have to be an MLM collagen, and it doesn't have to be whatever that swamp monstrosity is. But seriously, like when it comes to greens, like you could just eat vegetables, or there are other ways to get greens in that aren't greens powders. This girl.
And yes, nothing crazy, but this is the thing. So our greens taste amazing. I've had other greens. I'm telling you, this does not taste like the earth. This does not taste like anything. But so our greens have
It literally looks like dirt. Like it genuinely looks like earth water. I don't know how else to put that. Like she's like, it doesn't taste like the earth. First off, how does the earth taste? Second, it looks like what the earth tastes like, I'm sure. I mean, we've all had a little dirt in our mouth, right? That's what that looks like to me. If you think it looks like something else, you let me know. Actually, I think I know what else it looks like, but I'm not going to say it. I'll let y'all say it. If you have a different idea of what that looks like, you let me know below in the comments.
Fermented fruits and vegetables and kombucha. So a lot of really amazing. It has a vegetable blend of kale, broccoli, carrots, spinach, beet, green cabbage, parsley, and then it has fermented fruits and vegetables.
So like every other greens powder in the world. Actually sounds like it has a lot less than a lot of other greens powders, to be honest, but there's no difference except the price is probably a lot greater than some better greens powders out there. Greens. Okay. The greens powder is $55. It's insane. $55. How many servings do you get? Let's see. For servings, you get 30. You get 30. So once a day for 30 days, you get this for $50. That's too much money.
Of tons of things. And then it has a kombucha tea blend, spirulina, tons and tons of amazing stuff in it. So I just wanted to get on here because, okay, this is the thing. I'm vegetarian. I eat fruits and vegetables all day long. But I can guarantee you I don't get enough for the health benefits. None of us do. So adding green.
How can you guarantee that though? If you eat fruits and vegetables all day long, I mean, you only need a certain amount of servings for both. Also, you can take just regular vitamins that give you what the vegetables give you when it comes to the vitamins and minerals in them. You don't need an overpriced green shot that probably tastes worse than the vegetables, honestly, because at least you can spruce up the vegetables.
Greens helps bridge that gap of what we're not getting in a day. And then by adding the fermented, you get the gut health behind it, the kombucha, the gut health. But there's also some other fun facts about this. So, like I said, this just bridges the gap, and it has nothing bad in it, and it tastes amazing. Because a lot of people have a hard time finding greens that taste amazing. So let me go through. I did take some notes, so I did not forget anything, because again, my goal is to not have a disease process that I have to fight. That is my ultimate goal. And that's all of our goals, is to live a healthy, long life. And so,
well, that's not all of our goals. I mean, some people don't care about that. All right. Let's just be real. Your goal is to not have a disease process which you have to fight. The most intriguing part of that conversation, something that it just blows my mind. It's a big mind F, if you will, is how they act as though their MLM products are the only way to do that. I mean, just listening to her talk about this, like, this is what is going to get her to that goal, as if nothing else can or would or will, is honestly, I felt a little sorry for her. That's a little embarrassing. I mean, could you imagine being an RN and talking like this and thinking this way?
what I put into my body, I want to make sure, what health benefits does it have? So, talking specifically about my drink, the greens that I drink, it has fermented fruits and vegetables, kombucha, a fruit and vegetable blend, bridging that gap. So, what do fermented fruits and vegetables do?
So let me tell you right now, that's their tagline. How many times has she said this? Watch. The words that she's about to say all in a row, that's like the tagline for it pretty much, I'm sure, and something that they're supposed to say about the greens when they talk about it. Like words that they are given to say, not words that they understand or have educated themselves on. It's simply just something they have to repeat.
It has fermented fruits and vegetables, kombucha, a fruit and vegetable blend, bridging that gap. So,
boom. Like that, she said that probably 3 or 4 times already throughout this video, and we're only 5 minutes and 34 seconds in the video. So I know for sure that is not something she has educated herself on. That is simply something that she has to repeat about the product, or has been told to repeat about the product, which we talked about this on a live I did recently. We talk about how they act educated, right? Like Beachbody calls themselves coaches, and then Amari talks about how they're mental wellness advocates, and like, just all this ridiculous stuff. But it's not education that they have. It's just repetition of something that's been written down on a piece of paper for them to read. Like, it's not actually education. They don't actually know. They aren't prepared. There's no nuance in anything that they say or do. It's all black and white, when really, it all should be gray. People who are educated in these subjects understand that part. Like, they understand the gray areas, and they know how to handle those better than someone who's just, here, read this piece of paper and you're good. That is something that is so irresponsible and disgusting, honestly, when it comes to MLMs, is the way they just flippantly don't care. They don't care if they hurt people.
what do fermented fruits and vegetables do? Helps decrease inflammation. If you guys don't know, inflammation is the root cause of all diseases in our body. Digestive health, increases immunity. So what did we just go through? We went through a crap storm of illnesses this winter, and they're not done. I keep seeing people that are still sick. Flu A, flu B, strep, COVID, the stomach virus. Like, these.
I'm just saying, but your green shot isn't going to stop those things from happening. Your greens powder is not going to stop that from happening. She's acting like this is like a cure-all, pretty much, which is what the person said when they sent it to me. The email for this tagline is video on how Plexus cures everything, which she's pretty much saying, like, that's what this does, is it helps with all your ailments. That's what I've gotten from it. Let me know your thoughts below.
Things ran rapid. I worked in a school. We saw it daily, okay? Also, your immune system. I keep talking about, I don't have seasonal sneezing anymore, and it all comes down to our immune system.
You don't have seasonal sneezing from your greens powder? That's like the other night when we were reacting to, I forgot who it was, talking about asthma, saying like it cured their asthma. Oh, ignorant wackadoodle. Your MLM product does not help or cure my asthma. Blows my mind.
Immune system is directly linked to allergies. So building that immune system, Having the availability of nutrients. So that's really important. What we take into our body, we want to be able to have that available. We don't want it to just go out of our body or not be digested and absorbed. So that decreases cancer, you guys, decreases cholesterol, decreases food allergies. Again,
Stop. Don't touch me there. This is my no-no square. I'm not surprised by this, especially for someone who says they're an RN to say this and is an MLM. However, I am disappointed that someone who says they're an RN would use their education to then tell medical lies to people and insinuate things like this greens powder is going to help with flu A or cancer. I mean, honestly, she might as well just finish her descent into the pipeline of conspiracy theories at this point, because she is like rocking right down into that descent to that pipeline. No joke.
Again, we're going back to immunity and inflammation within our body. All these disease processes that we have, most people are band-aiding these with medication. They're not getting to the root cause of why are these happening in our body, because it's not natural. Okay, so kombucha.
How are they band-aiding it? Let me know. That's what happens with people in MLMs all the time, is they say something like they're band-aiding it, but then they don't say how or what an example of that is. They don't further explain it. They just drop it and go. If we're talking about science and we're talking about these things that are, if it's that important to you, you better give me some information on it. I want to know, because if not, if you're not going to explain it, then I'm not going to take you seriously.
I drink kombucha anyways. I love the taste of kombucha. Some people do not. My kids swear it smells like stinky feet. I love kombucha. So with our greens, this also has kombucha in it. So what the heck does kombucha do? It has vitamins, antioxidants, probiotics. It's anti-aging. Healthy skin.
I can't make it. It's just ridiculous how smug. But she's also reading off that piece of paper on the table I just noticed. Kombucha, you do you with kombucha, but I'm gonna do me and not drink it because ew. No offense if you like kombucha, but I don't. I understand that it's not always easy to live a healthy lifestyle because it can be expensive. It can be, but you know what's more expensive? These MLM products. $55 for a greens drink. A greens powder. The way they act as though this is a better route than actually eating your veggies or actually like taking proper vitamins and minerals. By the way, talk to your doctor about it first before doing that. Like eating veggies, yeah. But like, you know, packing on vitamins and stuff. Personally, as someone who is in the medical field as well, I would talk to your doctor. It's just interesting, especially since she's like, I'm an RN for 20 years. Well, you're not proving to me that to be true. Like, I'm not saying I don't believe that you aren't an RN. However, I will say that you might not have been a good one if this is what's happening.
Known to decrease blood pressure, decrease heart disease, and again, prevent cancer. Okay, so again, I'm a nurse. I've been a nurse for 20 years.
And you know how to prevent cancer? You know how to treat cancer? You know how to do all that with cancer? Cancer. Were you an oncology nurse? I have a feeling you weren't. You just said you worked in a school, so you were a school nurse. So I have a feeling you don't have that much experience with cancer. I've said it once, I'll say it again. If there was a way to treat cancer, you don't think the pharmaceutical companies would have scrounged that up by now and made people pay a pretty penny for it so they can make more money? I don't want to hear your conspiracy theories about all that, by the way. I don't care. Just for the record. But you don't think they would take that opportunity, jump on it, and then try to get people to buy it so that one, we could cure cancer while they also make more money? Logically ridiculous. Like, there is no logic in what she's saying. And by that I mean, like, when you just look at it with facts and science, you go wrong. Don't hate me for that, okay? I'm gonna press play.
I've seen so much stuff. All the stuff I mentioned are things I don't want to see. You've
seen so much stuff, but you worked as a school nurse. I mean, I'm sure you've seen so much stuff, but you haven't probably seen much cancer. You know what I'm saying? Like, she's talking about the stuff as she's done it, she's dealt with it firsthand, but she's talking about how she was a school nurse. She worked in a school. She might have worked in other places, but she's not explaining that. So how am I supposed to know that that's true or not? That's another thing, is they don't give all the information. They give you little drops here and there, which then they can take and mold into whatever they want it to be for whatever narrative they're trying to paint that day.
I just don't want to see. So I take the supplements that I take for prevention.
Oh, and by the way, she's fear mongering. I'm sorry that I keep pausing it so quickly, but it's only an 11-minute video. But also, she's fear mongering big time. Major fear mongering, which is gross.
When I started this, I didn't have any quote unquote health issues that I had to take a medication for. I didn't have any of those, but that's the thing. I don't want them. I don't want them. You know, when we talk about anti-aging, healthy skin, we all want to age gracefully, look younger, have flawless skin. You know, that's one of my things. I'm like, I want to age backwards. So anyways, do my greens taste good? Yes, they taste delicious. It actually has a garden berry flavor. So it's not like going to eat grass in your backyard. These are really, really good. So if you're not getting the fruits and vegetables, especially the fermented ones, this is a big thing to fill that gap in, is just 1 scoop of greens daily. You can put it in a smoothie. You can just add water to it.
You know, you can also just put vegetables in a smoothie that aren't going to cost you $55 for 30 days worth.
Can mix it with, if you take other Plexus products, your pink drink, your active, whatever it may be. It's an easy way. And actually, you can make salad dressing with this. I forgot about that.
Oh my God, please don't. Salad dressing? Couldn't be me. Could not be me.
Plexus has tons of recipes that you can actually use this to make meals with. So one of the things that I saw was a vinaigrette, and I'm like, ooh, that sounds good. I'll have to try it. So many ways to get your greens in with a scoop of this. The other thing, collagen. So our collagen starts breaking down at an early age. So, you know, repairing that skin and adding collagen. So our collagen is a type 1 in 3. And this is specifically for skin, hair, and nails. And so, you know, why not? Why not? You know, again, aging gracefully, aging backwards. So it has, like I said, types 1 and 3, bioavailable peptides, a superfood blend. This also, so our collagen also has a superfood blend.
Good God. Nobody cares. Nobody cares about your superfood. Go have a berry or a broccoli or something. You know what you could do? Just eat the food. And if you don't like to eat the food, there's other ways to get those vitamins and minerals that aren't your green superfood, whatever, collagen, whatever. I don't want to get too deep into superfoods, but if you can, just eat it.
So our superfood blend, let me see here. Asparagus, okra, quercetin, camu, a whole bunch of weird things that I'm sure in tropical places that I can't pronounce, but it has a superfood blend. So again,
fried okra sounds damn good right now. Have your superfood okra. I'm gonna have some fried okra.
Again, this and this, I'm getting tons of really good nutrients into my body to bridge that gap. So anyways, I'm going to drink my shot of healthiness.
Her collagen is $66. So for both of those products, it costs $121, not as a consultant. It's close to $100 as a consultant for just those 2 products, not including anything else or any other products, just those 2. $121 for those 2 products for 30 days is wild to me.
And like I said, a week in, I'll keep you guys posted. Again, this is just prevention. If I see anything, I'll let you know, but this is all to prevent things from happening. So cheers, you guys. Go out, enjoy the day. It's gorgeous. And bridge that gap and get your nutrients in. I'll talk to you guys.
Okay, yeah, I'm done with you. No. So apparently it cures everything. That's the vibe I got. I don't know. You can tell me the vibe you got. You can tell me your thoughts. I know that I have people who watch me who are in the medical field, who have science as their backgrounds, and just who have opinions and want to add them below. So feel free to comment and leave those below. It lived up to its hype, honestly, other than the fact that she's not very fun to listen to and watch. I will say some of the things she said were wackadoodle. to say the least, a little wacko. But let me know your thoughts below. I'd love to hear them. And I have more where this comes from, so feel free to check out my other over 500 videos. Thanks for watching. I hope you have a wonderful day. I'll see you next time. Don't join an MLM. Don't do it. Bye.
Show you what I'm all about. Make up for what we lost. Tonight is the night that we're gonna fall in love. I don't care about you and him. I don't care about what has been. I only care about yours.